Hey guys, welcome to my first Reddit video ever. This one's going to be from r/EntitledParents. Hope you enjoy. This post comes from Yeet. So I work as a security guard at a dog park, and I have seen some entitled peoples, but none like this. EM is entitled mom, and K is nice kid, and G is nice guy, and me is OP. Here's how it went down. Basically, I heard some ruckus going on the far end of the park. I didn't think too much of it. Then I hear someone scream, "Help, this dog is attacking my son!" So obviously, I run over there to see what happened. And then I see two people arguing. It went like this. "Oh, thank goodness you're here! This dog attacked my son!" "No, he didn't. He just jumped on him and knocked him down. Nobody really got hurt." "Liar! That dog nearly killed my son! I want him put down!" The dog in question was a Great Dane. "No, they were just playing and they fell over." "Yeah, Mommy, we were just playing." "No, you weren't. That dog attacked you." "Ma'am, I'm gonna need to ask you to leave the dog park for disturbing the peace." "No, that dog needs to be put down." That's it. Ma'am, you are now under arrest for disturbing the peace and animal abuse. I then called some vets to check the dog before heading to the police station with the entitled mother. No idea what was running through her head. Update. She's now in jail. Man, that sounded rough. I mean, what would go through a woman's mind to make her think that kicking a dog in any sort is okay? This next Reddit post comes from Roxanne1930. This is a story that happened to my mom, and since she doesn't have Reddit and honestly doesn't even care what the site is, I decided to post it for you. Here's the cast. M is my mom. ED is entitled dad. K is kid and owner of the bike. KF is kid's friend. And AB is angry bystander. I'm telling this as my mom told me, so it might not be 100% accurate to what happened, but oh well. Let's go! So my mom was just in town shopping when she heard some commotion. Turning to where it was coming from, she saw an adult man riding a bicycle way too small for him, with two 10 to 12-year-old boys hanging onto the back of the bike and the man's clothes, making it even more difficult. The kids were screaming at the man to stop while the man was cursing and spitting insults at them and telling him to let go. Normally my mom avoids confrontation she doesn't have anything to do with, but after years of raising me, she had learned to pick up on things and had developed a strong motherly instinct that ordered her to protect kids. With that, she ran a bit to catch up with them and grabbed the bar hands of the bike, making the man actually stop this time and almost fall over, glaring at her. "What is going on here?"
"None of your business, witch."
"He stole my bike!"
"Shut your mouth, brat. This is my son's bike."
"No, it's not. He's lying."
"I told you both to shut up. Now, all of you, F off already."
The entitled dad tried to leave again, but my mom wasn't having it and refused to let go of the bike. "If it is your son's bike, why are you riding it?" The entitled dad sputtered a bit and he turned red.
I just bought it for him. Move already so I can bring it to him."
The poor kid was starting to cry when my mom noticed a chain lock wrapped in bright yellow plastic. "Did you buy that extra chain lock right away too?"
"Yeah, I did."
"Then can you show the key to it?"
"Why the hell would I?"
"Here it is!" The kid held up a small key, obvious a match.
"Hey, that's just some random key. You don't..."
By then, more people had noticed what was going on and were gathering around, many pissed off at what was obviously going on. "I really think this is this boy's bike, sir. This bike which you are attempting to steal right from under his nose. You should be ashamed. The entitled dad apparently didn't care anymore and threw the act to the wind.
Why the F should I be ashamed? This stupid brat didn't lock it right. It was all up for grabs. How is it my fault? Maybe you shouldn't steal at all, butthead. As more and more people started yelling insults at him, the entitled dad tried to leave again, but a couple of guys roughly pulled him from the bike and threw him into the pavement. They kept him pinned till the police arrived, and the kids were picked up by one of their mothers. As this went on, entitled dad kept thrashing and screaming how his own son deserved the bike more, as he wouldn't be stupid enough to leave it unlocked, along with lots of cursing, racial slurs, and other insults being thrown at everyone around. The end. What the heck was with that guy anyway? Like, who steals a bike from a kid? Like, what? I'm glad that people realized it and his mother stepped up to help, but man, if she wasn't there, who knows what would have happened? Kid probably would have lost his bike, and I don't know. It would have just been a sucky day all around for everybody, including the guy that stole it, because nobody wins when you steal stuff. This next Reddit post comes from It's Yeet or Be Yeeted 420. The title of the post is Classic Karen Says That I'm Too Old to Be Playing the 3DS. I'm 13. So, where I live, there's 2 summer shows at an amphitheater, and I had just gotten Ocarina of Time on my 3DS. I would definitely recommend getting it. And I was playing it before the show, and I noticed this one kid was eyeing me. So I gave him a wave, then checked the time and put my 3DS away. The show was starting. The first half went great, and by that time I had forgotten that the little kid was looking at me. So I had got my 3DS again and continued playing. Nothing wrong with that, right? Well, this lady came up to me with the child, and at first seemed very nice. My parents were looking for my sister. She started talking to me about where my parents were, so I just told her I was allowed to sit here and guard camp while they were gone. She seemed like she understood, but then her child came up and asked me if he could play. M is me, K is, well, you guessed it, Karen. EC is entitled child, and D is dad. Mommy, I want to play. That's all right. I think this boy will let you. She was looking at me. I had closed the 3DS by now. Sorry, but no, it's not something I'm willing to give away. Oh, come on. You're way too old to be playing that stupid game. Why don't you ride your bike? I had rode there. It's not too far from my house. Mommy, I want to play now! Then, Karen whispered something in his ear, and the kid tried to take the 3DS out of my hand. I had a good grip on it and got it back, then put it in my bag with the games, then put it on and stood up. What the hell was that for? You don't curse in front of my baby, she said, smacking me across the face. Ow! Then, my dad walked over. What the F is going on? Then, Karen said to my dad, the one who got me the 3DS for Christmas of 2015, this boy right here took my son's 3DS and games. Ma'am, I can assure you that this is his 3DS. Impossible, it's my entitled child's. Ma'am, I'm the one who got it for him for Christmas. Whatever. Entitled kid, just take the bag. At this point, I put my 3DS in the bag along with Super Smash Bros. And Ocarina of Time. Then, entitled kid punches me in the gut and tries to rip the bag off of my back. I shove the kid back, and my dad starts to get them away via pushing them, and the Karen starts screaming bloody murder. Says my dad punched her and that I did the same to her kid. Security comes over and gets them back to their seats and questions them. Then, someone else questioned us. Then, after that, we thought it was over. We watched the rest of the show, then we were gonna ride halfway back and have my mom pick us up. It was dark, so we had a trail light on, and I guess Karen overheard where we were going,
And once we arrived, there were lights, Glocks, and ARs pointed at us, as one of the policemen yells at us to get out on the ground and take off the bag. I was freaking out, and I practically threw the bag as if it was on fire. Then, a couple came forward and patted us down as the other checked my bag. They gave us the clear and questioned us. I was about crying at this point because I had a gun pointed at me. They explained that someone fitting our description had been reported for pointing a gun at someone and taking a brand new console and some games, as well as pistol whipping both of them. The officers were very apologetic and nice about it. All in all, it was a stupid encounter, and I wish that Karen got arrested, but I'm not sure if she did or not. Also, be nice to your local police department. They might make a mistake, but we're only human, and it's not their fault. Whether it's a false report or someone looking like someone they aren't, don't disrespect them, because they made a mistake. Some are idiots, and they do get reported. Just leave the popo alone. Well, everyone, that was r/entitled parents. And I know what you're thinking. Wow, that was an amazing job for someone who's never done this before. Right? Right? Any of you out there? No? Okay. Well, anyway. Yes, this was my first video ever making of this sort, and it took quite a bit of effort on my part just to be able to do this. So it'll be much appreciated if I get some likes, comments, subscriptions from you guys, because you know that'll let me know that you guys are actually watching, that you actually want more from me. I'm gonna try to do my best to get as much videos out as possible throughout a week. But due to some time constraints, I'm not always able to get to recording. But, you know, I will try my very best to get as many out for you guys that are actually watching. So I'm going to be trying other subreddits as well. I'm not going to do just Entitled Parents. I just wanted to try this one out for now. And, you know, if you have a comment or a request for a specific type of subreddit, leave it in the comments too. I might get to it, I might not, but hey, I got nothing better to do right now, so more than likely I'll get to it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video and or listening to it if you have YouTube Premium and can listen to it in the background. It's very much appreciated, and thank you guys so much, and I wish you guys a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.